speak? Come on down. Go ahead, Mr. Harris, you have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. I'll try to be brief. For too long, we have relied on police and jails to handle our social and economic problems in our communities. Homelessness is one of the biggest and one of the ways that we have most failed our community by, instead of using the resources that we put into policing, that we put into the courts, that we put into the jail, using them there instead of using them on solutions that would actually work to not only help people get out of homelessness, but actually prevent it in the first place. And so I say to you that this is an opportunity. I want to thank you so much for your leadership on this issue, for doing the right thing as it relates to decriminalizing the most unavoidable behaviors of existence. We don't believe that these ordinance changes go far enough. And so to end the criminalization that will still be allowed underneath these ordinances, it will be necessary to continue to move people out of homelessness and to fix this problem. You are still going to have people that ultimately need to sleep in our streets right now, that ultimately need to lie down and sit, and will be criminalized via the exceptions that remain in the ordinances that are put forward. And in order to prevent that going forward, we have to continue to put the resources toward actually fixing the problem. And I understand that we have a lot of disagreements with other folks in this room, but I do really believe that it's going to take this entire city. It's going to take every man, woman, and child, all of the resources that we can bear in order to fix this problem. And so I really do want to have an inclusive process that allows us to really do that so that we truly end criminalization of homelessness in all its forms. And we also dial back the use of policing, not only in this circumstance, but continuing to look for other opportunities where we are using police, prisons, jails, and courts in lieu of the social and economic problems that we have in our community that we can address in other ways that are more humane, more cost-effective, and lead to less horrible outcomes on the back end for our communities. So again, I want to thank you so much for your leadership, not just to the co-sponsors, but to the other supporters of this ordinance, these changes, and really look forward to continue to have these conversations with you all and to address homelessness. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.